feel like I've been absent from the whole YouTube scene for a little while, and I feel kind of weird about making this because I'm like, I took my laptop to the bathroom and it's sitting on the toilet right now, and I like don't want to be loud because I don't want to wake my boyfriend who's sleeping. He's got to work tomorrow, but it's like 6, almost 7 in the morning, and I can't sleep, so this is what I'm doing. Headaches have been just a really, really big problem. Oh man, I hate saying so much. It's so weird. Like I'm not like that hesitant in person. Like even if I'm like being completely stupid, I really just like bowl right through that and bowl right into that, and it's just like, oh wow, what an idiotic thing. Like were those words, Mindy? But I just try to have a really I try to bring a focus to my videos, and I'm not sure that always happens. But I was awake for a day and then got in touch with a friend of mine that I saw the same day that I was like seeing another friend off into the world and like a whole new life of his own, and I'm gonna start crying right now, and I have to tell you, like I have I have MSM lotion on my neck and my jaw because they hurt. They're kind of the focus of my headache, so I'm not crying because I'm like really broken up about that. I'm really happy for my friend, and I'm really happy to be able to reconnect with this other friend, and I feel like I actually made a new friend. Like that happens. Yay! So I was up for a while, and then like these plans developed, so I was like, oh well, I think I'll be okay. It's just gonna make my nose run, apparently, not my eyes. I thought I'd be okay to sleep and wake up because my last sleep to wake cycle was good. I didn't wake up with a headache. I went to sleep with a headache and didn't wake up with one. So I thought that'd be like cool, but as it turned out, I slept from like 1 to 7:40 or so, and I totally woke up with a headache, and I had been awake, or had been like in a wakeful state, like where it felt like it was an option and I wasn't really like immersed in my dream, but the pain in my head was just like, no, just go back to sleep and wake up without pain. Like you can do this, because sometimes I can. Sometimes that's all it is just sleeping through it, staying asleep through pain, and it didn't work out that way. I just laid awake for a while with a really bad headache, and then when I got up and started moving, I got drunk, and it sounds so stupid and ridiculous, and it's really crazy that I would even be drinking, but I really don't see another alternative currently. My only other option would have been to go and be miserable, which would have really, really sucked, because I had a great time, and it felt a little rocky at first, because I was sitting on this futon, and it has, like, I don't know, it doesn't have, like upright back support, it's kind of, like, leaned, and I haven't sat on a lot of futons, but it's, like, really angled, and my body was just uncomfortable. What are you doing? I'm trying not to be disturbing, so my cats are fabulous. Not! It's not fabulous. I'm snot fabulous. Okay, so I decided to sleep. I decided that I would sleep. Felt I would have a good sleep to wake cycle and not wake up with a headache. And when I first decided to sleep, I decided to do so with just my generic Benadryl and melatonin. And then I went to the bathroom. I came here and went back and sat down on the bed and just got like shooting pain, which was like, that's unusual. I don't often get shooting pain. And I certainly don't like really experience my pain that like comes after the motion has ceased as a shooting pain, and it was quite painful, and because that happened, I was like, well, that seems kind of spasmy, and I think I'll take Valium. And I did take Valium, but what I did was I broke a 5 milligram tablet in half because I only had 3. Well, I only have 2 now for the next 3 days until I see my doctor that gives me a refill, and I'm totally not going to forget to ask her about that prescription sleep aid, because I think that this not sleeping thing is really wearing on me, more so than I would like to admit, because I really do enjoy the mobility that I am afforded by staying awake, but I was drunk for many hours, and then I'm not drunk, and now I'm not drunk. My head just hurts. I can't justify taking anything to sleep. I have only been awake for what, like almost 12 hours? That's like nothing. That's a drop in the hat. A drop in the bucket. Drop in the bucket? Drop in the hat? Drop in the bucket. But I pictured the bucket as a hat, as a top hat, no less. It's magical. Top hats are magical, don't you know? Bunnies come out of those. So, yeah, there's that. But oh my god, I had the greatest time, and I wish that all of my outings could be as amazing as, I'm gonna say tonight, but technically last night, was. Because, you know, like, I'm really, like, honestly myself here, but in person, it's so much more fluid. I'm not as good when it's not in person. I'm just not, and I try so hard. Oh my god, I try. But not being able to make eye contact and just, like, be with the energy of people, and maybe that's just my fault, my, shortcoming is that there's so many people that I want to connect to, that I want to share this energy with, that I want to just sit in on my beautiful evening of just hanging out and feeling like a normal person. I mean, I got dressed, I went upstairs and then, like, back downstairs, many hours apart, but, like, whoa, going, like, up those stairs after the car ride after we got there, I was just like, whoa, okay, this is really happening. Because I'd really only had, like, a shot before I left the house, because it doesn't take much to get me intoxicated. So, it's not like I wasn't, like, stumbling drunk or anything, and I actually think I walk straighter when I'm, like, really drunk. But it just felt like I was, like, catapulting through time and space, like, into something, like, bigger than myself, and also of myself, and it was just really, really great. And I wish I could convey that better right now, and not that I'm in pain, because you deserve to be in a room with me, and if you're watching now and you feel like you have a different perspective, then please don't hesitate to share it, because I don't know if I've said this, but, like, there's really, like, not anything, like, you can do or say or think that's going to offend me. I appreciate anyone's perspective, everyone's perspective outside of myself, and I think that the world would be a better place if we were more comfortable sharing our views on things. So I have a headache though. So many days of August have been waking up and going, I really don't want to have a headache. If I could just remove my jaw, just face off, tweak, 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 face. Obviously channeling some Star Trek data reparations there. Oh, I had Sprite, and then I came home and I had Dr. Pepper because it was... Whoa. Did you see that? I don't know if you saw that. It was a carpet beetle. The female carpet beetles are the ones that fly, so I try to kill those. Also, they're like really frail and weak, so I like kind of worry that I'm going to inhale one if I like breathe deeply when one's flying by. Cause seriously, I've watched them like go by the fan and get pulled into it and come out of it, and then they'll like come at it from a different angle and get pulled into it, and it's really silly. They're just a nuisance. They're not a problem. They're not one of the things that really makes me triggered as far as paranoia. Oh man, we talked about my brother a little bit, and I don't know, like, certainly I appreciate that anyone would be sharing their perspective of my brother, but like, it's just such a... And she admittedly has spent like so little time with him, and he could entirely just be fucking with her just to see if he could, because I think he knows how highly I regard her, so he could be just like putting her through the paces, but putting her through her paces. Oh no, I think Sean's waking up because I'm talking, so I'm gonna go now. I want to thank all of you for contributing to the wonderful energy that allowed me to have this wonderful experience and just step into the flow of everything, of me, really just me, like just like embrace my own energy and let that flow through me, and however it's expressed in an external reality, like, so be it. It was really wonderful, and I look forward to hanging out with her again. So I wish for all of you to have experiences that are not only validating but challenging, because we never run out of room to grow and to learn, and we never run out of chances for ourselves and for the other people in our lives. There's always room for love. I sound really cheesy right now and cliche, which I do sound like that a lot, but I really do mean it, and I really do love you all so much, and it's a little bit crazy how much I love you, but it's just, it's really beautiful. So I hope I wander out of this darkness and have something like great to contribute, because I don't feel like this has been great. I'm just happy that I'm making it. I think I'm gonna breathe deeply and work on breathing into the pain and allowing the pain to expand within my head and work on that. So if you're experiencing pain, please feel free to breathe with me or tap with me if you do EFT or whatever you do to clear energy. I'm going to be doing that, so